New at 6 o'clock, we're talking to people who know what it's like to be swindled by someone they knew and trusted.
24-hour News 8's Henry Erb's been chasing this story across the country. Henry?
Yeah, it's a story about a former Holland man who left town with a lot of money that belonged to people who thought he was a friend. He's now in California, but a federal grand jury in Illinois has just indicted him.
He came across as a very, very sweet man.
And Joyce Frederiksen had known him for more than a decade, used to work with him, before he learned that she had just come into a sizable inheritance. Money she hates to have lost because it came from her hard-working parents to help her retirement.
He felt and told me that he could make me a lot more money than what the annuity could.
He said 13% a year, so Joyce gave him $100,000 to invest. He was, after all, a friend who lived here on Riley, just outside Holland, not far from her own home. It didn't take long for her to sense something was wrong. He'd said she could tap her investment anytime she needed cash, but when she tried, he said the funds were frozen.
And then it turned into excuse after excuse. Well, it's in Europe. It's going to be released tomorrow. I'd call him the next day. Well, no, they haven't changed euro to American dollars yet. It's on its way.
The money never came, and now the man who took it, Travis M. Oliver, has been indicted by a federal grand jury. 23 counts of fraud. An Illinois man, Todd Smith, is also charged, but the fraud allegations are the last of his legal worries. He's waiting trial for murdering his wife. In 2012, Oliver left Holland and moved to California. We've learned there are victims in Illinois, and Joyce says there are others in West Michigan.
We didn't go to an office to, conduct these transactions. It was at a fast food joint.
That's one of the clues Joyce and her husband Steve say now, looking back, could have raised red flags. Among them, the offer itself.
That's 13% a year. That's not bad when the stock market is failing. And I said, if this sounds too good to be true, maybe it is.
Joyce says she still struggles to believe someone she trusted ripped her off. She says she feels bad for Oliver's children, but as for him,
I'm hoping he pays for what he did. He hurt a lot of people.
In this case, the Frederiksens found out later that Oliver was not registered to sell the investments that he was promoting. Something easy enough for anyone to check on a government website. We have a link to it with this story at woodtv.com.